All right. Here we go again. This is a very simple dish. Uh, I've got a can of whole baby clams, and about a quarter cup of chopped garlic, about a quarter cup of chopped parsley. Traditionally, white clam sauce. A lot of people have a misconception there because they think that white clam sauce is supposed to be like white, like Alfredo. However, basically it just consists of traditionally olive oil, garlic, parsley, and some do or don't put a little bit of lemon. You could probably find 100 different variations of this recipe. You're welcome to use any kind of addition, like a little bit of tomato. I like in mine sometimes. But I'm just going to do the traditional dish and show you how quick and simple it is. Um, Now also, it doesn't have butter in it, but I put a little butter in my sauce to smooth it out. Makes better. Just enough olive oil, probably about a little over a quarter cup, about a third cup. Okay. And then I let the oil get nice and hot. You don't want it smoking hot. We're going to saute the garlic to start. And it's getting warm now. Do a little tester here. Yep, there we go. You don't want to brown your garlic. Unless you want it to get a roasty flavor, you can kind of bronze it, but not brown. So, chopped garlic's in there. I love that smell. And I've got about 4 nice sized cloves of garlic in there. You can have a little less, a little more. The whole object when you're doing this, alright, see, that's done. Now you won't just get the juice in here, okay? Not the clams, because your clams, if you simmer them too much, they'll get really, really, really tough. And ideally, of course, I would have loved to use fresh clams, but there were no fresh clams to be had in Chapin. Actually, you could get some at, I believe Bilo had some, but they would cost like an arm and a leg, and I didn't feel like losing an arm and a leg on that stuff. Okay, so we've got the clam juice in. We're going to let it just reduce by about 1/3. Okay, you can reduce it by 1/2 if you want more of an intense flavor, but I prefer about a third because the clams are they're naturally salty. You don't need any salt. If you choose to put a pinch of Old Bay, which I normally do, I'll put a little pinch of Old Bay, but these clams, I tasted them, they're so, they have that natural salinity, man, they're really, really good. Let me get my little bit of butter to smooth it out, because I am going to go ahead and put some in there, man. I just like the smooth buttery flavor at the end. But there again, that's not a traditional thing, but it does make it a lot better. It increases the cost a little bit. Now, generally you can find these whole baby clams for under $2. This is going to be enough to feed 2 people. So basically I'm going to have about 35 cents worth of pasta, which I'm using angel hair. Yes, linguine goes with clams, but I had the angel hair again, so I'm tearing it up. Angel hair is so fine it absorbs sauce a lot better too. And I've already got my garlic bread pre-done here. All I'm going to do is just warm it. Of course, a salad and a nice glass of wine is going to go with this. So, there we go. We got some simmering going on here. I'm going to bring up the heat a little bit more. And this shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes max. I mean, unless you're slow chopping, chopping the parsley. It took me about 3 minutes to chop parsley and the garlic. And I believe if you saw my last video, you saw a nice easy way to smash the garlic and chop it up just fine. Alrighty, and I've got the pasta warming up now because we'll be ready to do it in just a minute. And I just steam it. A lot of people will do it in the microwave, which is just as simple. You would if you're pre-cooking your pasta, drizzle a little oil on it so it doesn't all stick together. You know how pasta gets all gummy. Well, it doesn't get gummy if you put a little bit of olive oil on it. I'm just putting a little tiny splash of water to warm this stuff. It should be nice and steamy. Okay, we're getting down now. We're getting down to a little reduction here. And another thing you can do if you like is you can add, if you want a thicker sauce, a little bit of cornstarch with a little drop of water just to make like a paste, and drizzle it. Actually, you could use a little bit of the clam juice instead of putting water in it, and you can make it nice and thick. If you don't know how to thicken, I'll do that in one of my shows. the whole object here while I'm doing these videos is going to be to teach people just some different commercial restaurant type tips and hints that a lot of people, I mean, I've taught a lot of people how to, just a couple simple basic things. And man, there were these friends of mine, they had sauce every night after I taught them how to do the little thickeners and little things. They were just went sauce crazy. They were like, man, this is so cool, man, we learned that. And for like a year, they were still doing this stuff. Okay, I think we're ready to go ahead and put the parsley in there, let that develop. We'll get a little bit of lemon. Squeeze a little lemon juice in mine. This time, there again, you don't have to have it or do or don't have to have it. But it does enhance, brings out the flavor of the, make sure I do this where I don't get seed in it. There we go, seed went off to the left. Yeah, 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 right out the pan. Don't you know, man? Oh, lemon seed, thought it was a clam. Oh yeah, that's coming along nicely. Look at that. See how it's thickened up a little bit? It's reduced by a little bit over a third. I'm going to add the clams now. You don't want to simmer these clams too much. Just bring them to a nice heat to heat them up because they will get like rubber. You don't want to be eating rubber for dinner, do you? I tried to eat there was a hamburger one time that we used to joke, pull pranks on people with. It looked just like a real hamburger, man. You take it out to the table, you know, with a guest that you might know, that ordered a burger, and this guy actually tried to bite into the thing. They got me on it, man. I thought it was a real hamburger. You know, I was like, I had to take a double look, and I felt it, and it was a doggone rubber hamburger. It was a trip. Okay, got a nice thick. I'm gonna throw a few pats of butter in here. Turn the heat off, smooth that butter out. That'll smooth the sauce up. Look at that. Nice, smooth sauce. Okay, and I've got some hot pasta back here. Now, if you really want, I mean, let me do it this way for you. This is a way to incorporate all of your sauce really well. You just pour the pasta right in the pot and toss it around. I know I'm going to end up with a lot of leftover sauce, so that's all right. I'm the one eating it. So, oh yeah, baby. Got about not even $3 in this plate, but that actually is enough for two. Nice large bowl. I've got another pasta in there, and there's plenty of sauce, but I love this stuff, so I'll probably eat all of the clams, most likely. Now, if you have leftover sauce, makes a nice dip. A little bit of cream cheese softened, clams, a little chopped onion. Man, that's just pretty good stuff. So you can have a dip. You make clam dip and clam sauce at the same time. Another nice addition is to add a little crumbled bacon, some green onions, scallions. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to show you guys how to do a lot of cool leftovers. Okay, bon appetito. You all have a great time. Enjoy the video. Talk to you later. Oh, I suppose I should show you the bowl. Oh, talk to you later. Just kidding. Here we go. Nice and buttery white clam sauce. Yummy. There again, like I said, butter's not a traditional thing, but man, does it do something for the dish. All right, take care, everybody.